first appearance on our show. It's a delight to welcome him here. He will make you laugh. Here's Bill Bailey. Nice to have you here, Bill. Now, I know I've already sort of seen you at it, if you pardon the expression. Oh, yeah. You have got an unusual approach, and you get a lot of laughs through music. Huh?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I mean, what I do, I tend to look at theme tunes, you know, TV theme tunes and such. Yeah. And just sort of look at the absurdity of some of them, you know, and some like the News at 10 theme, you know, particularly being quite scary. You know, it's quite aggressive. I don't know if you found that. I'll just demonstrate, look. It's a bit like this, you know. Why I don't like that last bit, that's a bit sinister, that sort of... Well, why do they have to have that in? You know, that's like somebody creeping up behind you going, look out, sit up straight, get your hair cut, do a bit of national service, listen to the news! That's what it says to me, anyway. But I want the news delivered in a more mellow way, you know, maybe like the jazz news. You know, like this, like... Welcome to the Jazz News. Here's the main point of the Jazz News. There's some bad shit happening all over the world. Stay out of trouble. Financial news now. Spread your bread around. Don't be no tight ass. We go now to the jazz weather. My man Solomon, the wise one. What's the word on the weather? The weather? Gonna be cool.
Nice thoughts.
Yeah.
I'd just love to see that one night when I switched the news on.
Yeah.
I saw you do a great bit in that concert. I'm trying to think. You took one of the old shows, one of the old cop shows.
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, that's
Did you do a bit of that?
Well,
do a bit of that.
Yeah, I loved Starsky and Hutch as I was a kid, you know, and I grew up watching it, and I love the music as well. And I'll demonstrate just the music.
Got this wire around you,
I'm wired up. The music during the episodes was what I like. I mean, the theme tune, great. But the stakeout music during the episodes was just great, you know. They'd be sitting in the car, you know, with all the snacks there, you know, salad bar, full cold buffet, you know, a few donuts, coffee. And you get stakeout music. No other music like it in the world. It's like this. They're sitting in the car looking at each other like that. And then it cuts to Huggy Bear walking down the street. Knocking over dustbins with his flares, you know. Walks into a club. Phone goes. Huggy, it's for you. Yeah, what's up? Starsky and Hutch, they've been set up. He runs out of the club. I gotta warn them. And he goes running out of the club. Pausing to look at the camera. Back to the stakeout. They're roasting a pig in there now, like that. Got a little rotisserie off the cigar lighter there, like that. Huggy Bear comes round the corner. Get out of there, man, get out of there. It's a setup. They think, oh, chuck the pig out the window. Right, let's go. How about that, Harry? No, there's no boxes down that one there. Go down that one there, yeah. Hit them, hey! Down at the docks, there's always boxes down there. Yeah, good idea. The hitmen are waiting for him. They'd riddle the car with bullets. Starsky's hit, he's bleeding. Hutch leans over. To be continued.
Yeah, that's so good, boy. Looking at you there, I hope you don't mind me saying it, you don't look like your average, if there is such a thing as an average comic. You don't look like a comic. You look like you should be a rock and roll artist or a kind of hippie. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
Well, no, I mean, a lot of people describe me as a bit of a hippie, and I can see why. Obviously, you know, hair, beard, loose, ill-fitting clothing. But there's certain elements of, you know, hippie-dom that I do not espouse. You know, like giving all your material possessions away. No, I'm not into that. No. So I like stuff. You know
like stuff.
So what I describe myself as, I'm a hippie materialist, which means I like stuff, but I can't remember where I put it. You know, so...
Now then, you're obviously some musician, right?
Yeah.
And,
one of them, yeah.
and apart from guitar, you play the keyboard.
I do, yeah.
And we've got a keyboard over there, and you're going to wend your way over and no doubt give us a bit more music, and I have a feeling knowing you a few laughs.
Okay.
Bill Bailey going over there to the keyboard.
All right. Thank you. Right, yeah, I was talking about theme tunes, and there's some theme tunes, I think, which are great, you know, like the theme tune to Mastermind. Now, great programme, but I think the theme tune's too scary, isn't it? Far too scary. Because it's scary enough as it is. You're strapped in a chair like a rabbit caught in the headlights. This demented Icelandic bloke firing questions at you. And the music really doesn't help, you know, it's like this, isn't it? Trying to do is terrifying. If it was up to me, I'd make it a bit more friendly, a bit more welcoming, you know, like... Mastermind, mastermind, let's see who's going to win. Let's meet the guy who's going to ask the questions. Here's Magnus. My favourite albums are compilation albums, you know, value for money. And my most favourite one of these, sadly, does not exist. And that is, of course, the greatest nursery rhyme album in the world, played by the world's greatest keyboard artist. Richard Clayderman plays Three Blind Mice.